Hello everyone, this is Finian from Plushlife. As you know, our next project will be a wolf, and you might have also seen some pictures of Leshy, our plush wolf, traveling around the world already. So have you wondered if you could do the same thing? Getting the Leshy, making some content, sharing it online, and doing that way before the order phase ends or they have been shipped? Well, turns out you can. And you can win one of 2 Leshies by doing so. So, welcome everyone to the Leshy World Tour Challenge. So what's going on? What we usually do with our plushies is making people experience them at conventions. Why are we doing this? Because everybody can claim they make the plushies from the softest materials, they are huge, they are happy, they are high quality made. The thing is, you have to experience them in action to understand that this is really true, to understand how this is true, and what kind of an experience it is to cuddle a Plushlife plushie. So we are traveling conventions and make photos with people, have them cuddle the plushies, have the plushies roam the lobbies of the conventions, make some more photos, and then share these photos online. But also have others share them and share their experiences with the toy, because that's a lot more believable than if the manufacturer claims they make the best product in the world, right? So yeah, showing the toy, make people experience that. Yeah, and then you know what happened this year. Eurofurence cancelled. Biggest Little Fur Con cancelled. Nordic FuzzCon even cancelled next year. And Entrocon put it nicely with that picture. No cons, no cuddles. So what do we do? What could we do to share the experience of Leshy? And this is where we think you come in. Because the answer is really easy. If we and you cannot go to conventions, then Leshy has to come to you and make that home less of a prison feeling, right? So this is where we came up with the Leshy World Tour Challenge idea. And the idea is that we don't have one plushie like we usually have, but Leshy is actually triplets. And these triplets are going to travel the world, almost. The first Leshy stays with us, because we have to do a lot of stuff with our plushies. We need a reference in pre-production and so on. So one Leshy stays with us, but the others are supposed to travel the world. So they might travel to one part of the world, visit some people, create some content, visit the next people, and so on. And then they go to another part of the world and do the same thing. And as you guessed it, the third Leshy will do the same thing. So what happens afterwards? Afterwards will be after the 9th of May, when we close the order phase, and this time we will be a little bit busy, so May is probably not the month where we do this, but in June we are very likely holding a community event, some kind of live stream, where we do a recap of the content that has been done, either by video, either by showing the content in total, depends really on what content we see. And there will be a vote of all the people participating, and there will be 2 winners of this vote, and these 2 winners will receive the Leshies in the end that have been traveling. So those 2 Leshies go to 2 of you, which are the winners of this public vote in June next year. Alright? That's right, Leshy will be able to visit you, and if you have a chance, if you're lucky, and if your content is really good, by the opinion of the crowd, then you have a chance to win your Leshy for free. So let me go a little bit into detail. The 2 Leshies will travel from November 2020 to May 2021. And the experience or the challenge for you is to experience the wolf firsthand and share this experience with the rest of the community. So what we cannot do at conventions, what we cannot do in the lobby, we hope that we can make this feeling a little bit possible with you guys and your creativity. So you have around 2 weeks with your Leshy to make the content that you want, that you like, that's unique, and then Leshy has to travel on. The order phase ends in May, and then their travel ends as well. We will hold an event, make a vote, and the 2 winners will win the Leshies. So just as I said before, ideas for possible content. Of course, there are vlogs like YouTube, there are live streams like Twitch, there are photo sessions which you could post on Instagram or Twitter, and there are short videos, as you know, and if TikTok for some reason is not reachable anymore during this phase, there's always Byte, I guess, or Twitter to show or to share your short videos of it. What do you need to be able to do? Of course, Leshy will stay with you for 2 weeks max, and it will come in a huge package, so you have to receive and send it back out. You have to create that content in a given and agreed time frame, so you have to be able to do that. Once your time frame is over, you have to part with Leshy again, and trust me, this is going to be much harder than you think right now. Of course, the content has to stay PG rated. We want to share it freely. Whatever you do to the plushie, it should remain in a mint condition, which means we do not make any experiment what the plushie can hold up or if it explodes the right way. Okay, no Mythbusters here. So how do we apply? We are open for applications until November 30. So we extended the application time a little bit since we have been busy as well. Application email is info@plushlife.eu, and if you want us to really like you, give the subject a name that makes us know, okay, this is an application for the Leshy World Tour challenge, like the one described here, okay? We need to know from you who you are, what you usually do, where you live. So city and country, this is for the tour planning, to put you in the right slot and make the travel times for Leshy as short as possible. If you have content already, please give us a link to get a little bit of an idea of what kind of content you make. And yeah, give us also an idea what you would like to do with Leshy. So the last thing that we need to know from you is in which parts of this time frame you might be busy. So there might be times where you know already you cannot make a content in the given 2 weeks. So just give us an idea what are good times for you, what are bad times for you, so we can decide when is a good slot to put you in. So what are we going to do? Of course, we will look at all the participants and make choices. Who will be part of the Leshy World Tour Challenge, and so on. This is based on a lot of factors, like the content you create, the location and time you have. So there will be pros and cons that we have to consider, and at the end there will be people who get chosen and people that we might not be able to choose this time. So give it a time or give it a chance, and you have a chance to be picked. Of course, once we pick you, we start talking to you, trying to find a time frame for you. So this is not perfectly fixed. This is probably something we discuss. If you tell us, okay, look, there is something that has been coming up during the application and now, then we will probably be flexible with that as well. Once we decided where in the slots you go in and when you start, we will start putting you in a Telegram group for detailed organization, and both Leshies get on their way. And we start with 6 slots each, but there will be a queue, so if there are more possibilities, if stuff moves faster than we think, and so on, then there will be another chance for other people. Of course, we will pay for the Leshy's travel costs, either directly by buying shipping tickets, or indirectly by compensating you for having to buy a shipping ticket. So no matter how this works, we will compensate you for that. In a nutshell, 2 Plushlife Wolves named Leshy will travel the world from November to May. They will visit creators to make some amazing audiovisual stuff, share the experience of the plush. That's the main idea here. Each gets 2 weeks to record what they have in mind. Leshy has to travel on after that. In June, we will have an online community event where people get to vote which contribution they liked most. And the 2 scoring highest will win these 2 Leshies that have been traveling. Applications on info@plushlife.eu. So get chosen, be awesome, win. In a nutshell, that's the Leshy World Tour Challenge. And that's all from us. We really look forward to your applications. Thank you and see you next time, guys. Bye bye.